Welcome back. Now I want to write some code and let you understand and feel the kind of the challenge in this code and try to find out what we actually come to and what we have to understand from this slow code. All right, so let's say I'm quickly writing the code here. So I'm creating a class called basic and creating a class advanced func or finc or whatever you call, or I mean, whatever you call basic finc, advanced finc with one method we call sum and some implementation, and the advanced also have a class with the same name here with the same signature, as well as it is inheriting. So this is the two classes you see here, and then I'm going to make an object of both quickly here in the main. These were the basic, and calling the basic finc.sum. Naturally we have to make it an accessible, so internal or public you can do that. And then I do the object creation for advanced finc as well and call the sum. Now let me run it. Very well. 5 and 6. We can understand 5, 2 and 3 we have passed in both the case. So 2 plus 3, yes, it is 5. 2 plus 3 plus 1, it is 6. All right, everything is fine. Super. But I want you to understand one thing here, that looking to the code, as you know that there's a case of inheritance, so you can say at the runtime, advanced func has this method as well as this method available, two methods. We know the very basics of inheritance, that whatever you have into parent class or the base class is available to the child class if it is accessible. Since it is accessible right now, so in that way, don't you think you have this being accessible here as well as the lower one is being accessible here at the runtime? All right. If that's the case, how does it find out which one to call and why there is no problem? I'll be explaining it quickly using an animation also. So let me run through the animation and see what it gives you. All right, I'm just making the changes here and making the diagrammatically understanding of the basic func and the advanced func, and we are quickly keeping here the main. Let us understand here. As you can see, basic finc has one method called sum. However, advanced finc also has one method called sum. And if you're inheriting, whatever it has goes to advanced also. So at the runtime, you can expect, I'll call it here BFC for basic func, has one method called sum. And when you inherit it, AFC gets this inherited, whatever is there is available to the AFC as well. So at the runtime, anyway, this one sum is available. On top of it, I'm creating one more local sum. All right. One more sum I'm creating. I think I should make a little better quickly some animations here, which will help you. All right, let's say you are making an object of basic func. So when you make an object, you actually make a copy. So you can understand instead of this, you have a name called object basic func, which is here. And then which will have only the sum. Now on top of it, if you are making an object of advanced func, the advanced func not only will have this piece of the code when you make the object called advanced func, it will also have a copy of this because you have done inheritance between this and this. Since there is an inheritance here using the colon, whatever is there in the parent and which is accessible is now available to the child. So this part goes over here also. So you have 2, if you see. Just a second, I'll just do a small animation here for helping you. So you can say what was there into the child parent class. When you inherit, that comes here to the child class, available. Now, if it is available at the runtime, both, do you see any difference between these two? They're exactly same, except the body. The signature is exact same. In that case, how does it work? This is the case of overloading of method across class. All right. So let us understand how does it work in the next clipping. Thank you.